Yo, YouTube! This video is titled Streaming Lost Its Soul, How Kai Cenat Changed Everything. This sounds interesting. The video is by Official Ronnie. The death of desktop streams. Oh shit. I be I be talking about this shit every day. I don't think I've missed an entire day talking about this shit. I think desktop streaming, by the way, before we even jump into this video, I think desktop streaming is going to be coming back in full effect. I put out a tweet because if you notice, a lot of the big streamers like Blackboy Max, he's starting to jump back into everything. I had put out a tweet saying that he was like, "Oh, I want to start playing the game every time I do a desktop stream or whatever," right? Let me find it. I've been real active on Twitter recently too, by the way. Here it is. This is what I said. Streaming is beginning to head back to its roots. I feel like the overproduced content has peaked and is on a steady decline. The next wave of creators are going to be the ones with personality and authenticity, community over clip farming. And I responded to this tweet. Blackboy Max announces his return to gaming and says he'll be playing a game every desktop stream. I think it's slowly starting to shift back. I think people trying to do anything for the clout, if you notice, every single time they do that, they get hit with immediate backlash and they get cooked. People are tired of that shit. People want to see, they want to see people that are relatable, and I just think shit got way too big. You feel me? So
over the top.
They want connection.
It's doing real live reality shows now, bro. Yep. And then you got people under them who trying.
What's crazy, bro? I got a funny story to tell you. So I was supposed to be doing this collab with a bigger streamer, right? And I was conflicted for weeks. I was like, damn, like I'm gonna go broke. Like I'm dead ass about to go broke if I go through with this, because I gotta spend money for not only me. Was good, Tokyo? I gotta spend money for me and somebody else. Then I gotta spend money on all the stuff that we're gonna do, and like a lot of the content that we had planned was content that I just genuinely didn't like. Like, I don't want to have to play a character. I don't want to have to do all that dumbass shit. Like, you as a smaller streamer trying to emulate what the bigger streamers are doing, you're just following a wave, and you're going to drown. Because you can't compete with somebody who literally has 6-figure, 7-figure budgets. The best thing that you can do is just literally be a real fucking person. And I said that the same day that video came out. Deadass like 4 hours before. And here's the thing. This person... These people, they looked at me like I was fucking crazy. They're like, huh? Like, what? Like, when I told them it, they tried to make it seem like, oh, I completely understand, bro. I get what your head is at. And then later down the line, because they, like, a lot of shit happened. Later down the line, they threw that shit right back in my face. Because when you tell somebody that you don't want to be fake, and they want to be fake, it's like a slap in the face. They're like, oh my God, what do you mean by that? You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Like that's literally God works in mysterious ways, because this video came out, like the Soul Illuminati video came out the same day. I was feeling conflicted about this shit.
To do this now, bro. These big moments.
Everything. I mean, it was splits, but I'm saying like I had like a camera person that I was gonna bring with me. So like if you bring a cameraman, you're not gonna make the cameraman pay to pull up. Like you gotta pay for their shit. So I'm like, dude, I'm gonna go broke. I'm literally gonna go broke trying to do this shit. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I'm not making millions of dollars back. Even I don't have sponsorships where if the sponsors lose the money, that shit is just a tax write-off. Hell no. If I go broke, I go homeless. That's the difference. But nobody gives a fuck, because a lot of these streamers, when they're on the come up, they're gonna do whatever they can to step over other people. If you go homeless and you crash and you burn and you're in a fucking horrible position in life, they're gonna act like they don't know you. Deadass. They're gonna act like they don't know you. They're not gonna give a fuck about you, and they're just gonna move on. Because all these people are looking to see what they can get from you. That's how all these bro, and that's how it is in the streaming world. And guess what? I talk to a lot of streamers. I just talked to a streamer the other day, and they gave me a lot of rundown on the industry. Like, I know some shit now. I know some shit about some big streamers. Like, hey, I'm starting to, like, get in this world. Like, now I know shit, but I'm not the type of guy where I'm gonna start saying that shit. Because they told me that in confidence, but I know shit about streamers now.
Don't even seem like nothing.
So competitive now, bro. It's not how it used to be. Like, it's like, and I ain't no generational streamer, y'all. Y'all know
it's competitive because y'all are trying to do the absolute most to hold viewers' attention. Phantom said some shit, right? Welcome to the real world. Exactly, bro. I think even Phantom said some shit where it's like, it's so much going on that it feels like there's nothing going on. Literally. Where is that clip? Fuck! Right here.
And by the way, I think streaming right now, I don't want to say nothing because everything, like, I feel like I be saying shit and then
I fuck with Phantom because he's just hella real.
Get twisted, but I feel like it's so much shit going on that it almost feel like nothing going on,
bro. Because all the crazy shit has already been done. I said this, it peaked. We already reached the peak, bro. Like, the craziest thing, like, I feel like there's a reason why Kai said, I'm done after this Mafia-thon. Because there's nothing else that he can really do. He said he's going to jump out of a fucking plane and stream it, and he's going to get his hair cut by LeBron. There's nothing that's going to top that shit. There's nothing that you can do after that. Unless you round up all the streamers and you send them to fucking space. That's it.
In a weird way. I don't know.
Hire a dominatrix, gang. I'm not streaming on OF. Come on, bro. Hire a dominatrix.
Certain things. I just know like it's the feeling that I'm trying to portray. But whatever. It's just everybody trying to do everything. You feel me? And I'm not trying to be like nobody. I'm trying to make sure I be like myself.
Oh shit! Oh! That was the realest shit I ever heard in my fucking life. That was the realest shit that I've ever fucking heard, bro.
I just started, like, you know what I mean? I really just got consistent maybe 4 months ago. Y'all know that. But it's starting to get, like, very, like, competitive, bro. Like, I feel like this is definitely getting overly competitive. This starting to feel like a damn music industry, nigga.
I seen some where DDG felt like there was a lot of competition somewhere, bro. And it's like, like, y'all comms are fooling y'all. This is what's splitting us up. If y'all know I'm the last to view competition, I just did streaming university, gang. I be in my own space being creative, and people be feeling the need to top.
I feel like, hold on. He's about to say what I was just about to say. Let him cook.
University, gang. I be in my own space being creative, and people be feeling the need to top that, or to like, no, I have to be better. Like, I have to do more than he did. It's not that, bro. Y'all don't have to do what I do. I play gaming marathons because I figured out when I play it piece by piece per stream, this loses my viewers and it fluctuates because people don't understand.
I predicted this a couple of years ago. And
damn, he literally told you don't be like me, bro. He literally told you, do not be like me. But people are going to do that anyways because they see the meta and they see what works and they chase that shit. And you trying to chase what works isn't going to necessarily work for you, bro. Speaking of gaming marathons, right? I said this before. Yo, Rather Lie, thank you for the follow. I was like, oh, I like when Donkey Kong Bonanza came out, I'm like, oh, I just want to play the game in pieces. I hear someone's like, yo, nobody's going to watch that, bro. You should do a gaming marathon. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to sit on live for 20 hours straight and mindlessly play a game, and while I'm playing it, I'm miserable. That shit is dumb. I'm not going to sit there and hate this shit. Because when you start doing that type of content, that's how you feel. Your mental starts to get stressed. You hate this shit. You begin to not like it. Do you know how many streamers got bad mental health fucking problems because of this shit? Because this shit's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to be on here, have a good time, yap with your chat, and boom. Never forget the Wukong stream. What you mean never forget the Wukong stream, bro? I don't know, bro. Everybody just like copies the method nowadays, bro. It's not a competition when it's not a competition when no one else is you. You versus you. That's what I'm saying, bro. If you're only in competition with somebody when you play by the same rules as them. That's the thing. If you're just authentically yourself and you just have fun and you do shit that you're interested in, then that will take you very far, bro. You still ain't finished Wukong. Aight, bro. Aight, bro.
in one of my videos, I forgot which one, but it's
not supposed to be fun. Some people seriously do this to feed their families. This shit is supposed to be fun, gang. It's a dream job.
Playing out exactly how I said. Streaming has changed in less than 4 years. Competition is killing it.
I don't fuck with the marathon shit. I don't fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with sleep streams. The only way I would do a sleep stream is if I do anything but sleeping, like deadass.
Literally killing it, but you can see how fake the peers are becoming. The streamers at the top turned what used to be a culture of collaboration into straight up gatekeeping their best ideas for their next big streams, and the rest follow. Either way, the vibe that made streaming fun is kind of gone. Streaming has become oversaturated. There are too many faces, too many channels.
I used to think that, right? I used to think that. I was the one saying, I'm like, yeah, dang, this shit really got oversaturated. It's really only oversaturated if everybody is doing the same thing. If you're doing something that's different and you have a different appeal, then people will watch you for that.
Channels and too many people doing the exact same thing. The webcam in the bedroom setup that once felt authentic kind of feels like backroom noise now. IRL/big production is king now.
Dude, why aren't you doing IRLs, bro? Bro, you should go outside. When's your next IRL stream, bro? I need dopamine. Bro. I'm going crazy in here. You're just sitting there doing nothing. Like, yo, shut your bitch ass up, bro.
Guy who popularized it more than anyone else, Kai Cenat. Streaming used to mean gaming, period. If you thought of Twitch back then, you thought of Ninja, Shroud, Tfue, somebody grinding on Fortnite, 2K, Call of Duty, Cast Giraffe. Yo, real quick, before we get into this video, stop wasting hours on your phone playing games for nothing.
Oh my god! Come on, bro. You got me. You dead ass got me right there.
On desktop streams, that was the face of streaming, but look at it now. The new faces aren't gamers at all. Before I continue,
the predominant, I said this last time, bro, the predominant people that watch streams don't even game anymore. Just chatting, the viewership on just chatting is so crazy. The next biggest game is literally League of Legends, and like it's by double. Like literally just chatting doubles the next game.
I'm talking about the W&L community. I'm not talking about like the other community. W&L is kind of like matter of fact, I'm gonna just put it on the screen or something because I can't explain it really. But the new
hold on. WL
L is kind of like matter of fact,
WL is basically Black Twitch/YouTube. It's the wave of Black creators in their circles across platforms. Think Black YouTubers and streamers like iShowSpeed, DDG, Soluminati, Aiden Ross, Kai Cenat, Plagueboy Max, and more. It's the side of the internet where personality and chaos drive the content, not just the game being played. Not dead ass.
In fact, I'm gonna just put it on the screen or something because I can't explain it really. But the new faces of that community aren't gamers. They're YouTubers switched over, like Kai Cenat. He was a prankster on YouTube. Plagueboy Max was a YouTuber first. DDG was a vlogger making music. Now he's a Twitch streamer.
That's because they don't promote you. So you have to build your audience on other platforms and then move it to Twitch or whatever streaming platform that you're trying to go to.
Speed back in the day was a desktop streamer. Now he's the embodiment of an IRL streamer and what it means.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, his come up is insane. Speed's come up needs to be studied. And what the fuck is this thumbnail?
Needs to be one. Kai didn't invent IRL or what it is now, but he scaled it. His Mafiathon broke records. Then came Streamer University. Streamer University was the
Nothing will top that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing will fucking top that. I'm not gonna lie. That shit is crazy, and I was there. Hold on, round of a fucking applause, bro. Like, I really was there. Like, yo, I was really there. Nah, movie.
Moment streaming became more mainstream. 4 days on a real campus, 120 creators, some randoms and some celebrities that Kai was already cool with. People walked in as unknowns and left with careers, I guess, kind of. And once you see that work, how do you go back just to desktop? You gotta keep doing IRL, right? Streamer University.
You know what's crazy though? Shout out Corey to you. But I'm gonna say this though, bro. I'm happy that I did things the way that I did. I didn't make, cause like, here's the thing. Corey, he did his shit, right? He went crazy. He knew, okay, this shit like a reality show. The big streamers is eating up all the fucking viewership. I'm gonna go run in there and I'm just gonna bother the shit out of them and I'm gonna try to get my clips off, right? He did his thing. But you gotta understand that that's a double-edged sword. Yeah, you get attention and people are gonna recognize that, but those people aren't gonna fuck with you unless you're around those bigger people. Cause no disrespect to bro, I fuck with Corey. Cause by him showing up and showing out, it opened him up to more collaborations. He got to do this shit with Rage, the caretaker shit, and he got more opportunities from that, right? But at the same time, when Corey is by himself, does he pull the same viewership that he would doing a caretaker stream or being around a big streamer? He doesn't. And that's not a knock to Corey, because I fuck with Corey to you. He's gonna be good regardless. But I'm saying that to say, I'm talking about the fucking viewers. When you do that IRL shit, they don't give a fuck about who you are as a person. They give a fuck about what you're doing and who you're with. Because a lot of people just wanted to see you be around the big streamers. They didn't really want to see who you were as a person. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy that that was the case, because the people who came, they watched me and they're like, okay, this dude is just doing his own thing. And that's how I wanted it to be. I don't want dopamine-driven people that just want to see me around all the fucking big people. You know what I'm saying? Dude! Rakai's in his room. Like literally, people would type in the chat, dude, Rakai's in his room. Run in there now. Run in there now. Go knock on his door. Go talk to Rakai. Dude, people would just spam Rakai. I'm like, dude, I'm 27 years old. You want me to hang around a fucking 16-year-old all day? Like, what are you talking about? You're mad that I didn't run in Rakai's room? Dude, DDG is about to sleep. DDG is about to sleep right now. Go knock on his door. Go knock on his door right now. It's 3 a.m. He's about to sleep. Go talk to DDG. Do you think he's gonna want to see a grown-ass man? Yo, DDG, my chat told me to pull up here. No, bitch, they don't like that shit. That's not how this shit works. Because the people who are typing that shit are kids. They don't even know how real life works, bro. You don't get people's attention by being all up in their face all the damn time. It's actually better for you to do your own thing, thrive, be independent, and then they be like, damn, I fuck with what he's got going on. I fuck with how he built his shit up. Let me bring him in. You see what I'm saying? Wait, Tota and that Mexican Mary man did that? What are you talking about? Tota, bro, had the whole fucking support of Brazil, bro. And I think you're talking about Danny Bands. One thing, yo, what's good, PZ? Let me tell you something about Mexicans, bro. Mexicans are going to ride for Mexicans till the fucking wheels fall off. Mexicans will never turn on each other. They are like this. They're locked in. They will never turn on each other. Why you think Wendy Ortiz is so big? Because it's not that many big Mexican streamers, and they work, they collaborate, they bring each other up, they stay together, they support each other, so when they're up, they pass it around, and it's more people that come up. It's not just one. As soon as it's one Mexican streamer, what happens? It's more. Now you got Johnny, Yearn Boy. Now you got Danny Bands. Now you got, you see what I'm saying? The Mexican community is going to ride for each other. Diehards. That's how that shit goes. Literally, bro. And here's the thing. A lot of those people, a lot of the audience didn't really give a fuck about the smaller people. You know what I mean? Your problems I have that too is that you're an introvert and you don't like people. Hell yeah, I don't like people. But here's the thing. There's a difference between not liking people and forcing yourself into somebody's face and they don't like you. Okay? I'm gonna tell you this right now. A lot of y'all have not talked to these big streamers. When you go up to these big streamers' face, this is what the fuck is gonna happen. Yo, bro, how you doing today, man? Oh, yeah, I'm good, bro. How's everything? Yeah, man, I'm grinding. Okay, that's cool. Well, and then they just walk away. Dead ass. So what the fuck are you talking about? You trying to be up in somebody's face who doesn't even give a fuck about you anyways. They don't know. They don't know that shit. Literally. People win the lottery every day. That doesn't mean you deserve to win just because someone else did. Exactly, bro. They be just talking. Like, bro, I'm not going to be up in somebody's face when they don't want to be around me. Like, what does that look? What? Then when you do that, they're going to be like, oh my God, corny. He's weird as fuck. Oh my God, L grown. Who's this grown ass man? That's what happened, bro. People don't even know. I hung around Rakai like 4 different times. And people in the chat would be like, who is this ugly ass grown ass man? That ass. So y'all don't even know, bro. And the thing is, I also learned that there's 2 different types of viewers, right? There's clip watchers, and then there's people that actually watch the stream. The clip watchers are just gonna like, bro, you shouldn't give a fuck about a clip watcher because they don't give a fuck anyways. Those are the type of people that are like, yeah, I totally don't watch streams, but they know about everything that goes on, right? They fall for all the fucking bait.
It was a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Literally,
a lot of the people who came from that environment only knew IRL. They hardly knew what we call the normal desktop streams from a couple of years ago. So where are they now? Some of them we haven't heard from. Honestly, most faded unless they were already popular or had big connections before the Streamer University event. And mind you, I'm talking about the randoms, like the randoms that were there at the Streamer University, the people that we don't know. DDG wasn't really a streamer, but that event leveled him up. India Love wasn't a streamer either.
That was because he had viewership already. So when you go into Twitch and you click the category, let me show you. They're gonna, y'all don't even know how this shit works. That's the funny part. Y'all just be yapping. You didn't give a fuck to see those people. Look. Right? Let's go to just chatting, for example. I click just chatting. Kai is number 1. Cinna is number 2. Speed is number 3. XQC. These are the top people. And it's literally, this is recommended for me. So imagine it's high to low. Then you're not even going to see, you're not going to see anybody. So the big streamers were live the entire time. So they just like king made the entire fucking category. No one's going to scroll all the way to the bottom to see somebody with X amount of viewers. They're not gonna give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, for the next one, here's what you got to do. Like, this is what I said in my video, by the way. I gave like a criticism about Streamer University too. By the way, Kai reposted this shit. I said the bigger streamers for the second time around, they should not be live the entire time. It should be, okay, at this time, y'all got to cut off the stream and just raid out to the smaller people and let the smaller people cook up. You know what I mean? Like, all the big people that were sleeping on stream. Bro, DDG doing a sleep stream had more viewers than everybody else. Why? Because he's fucking DDG. Y'all not thinking. And then India Love is fucking India Love. India Love was everybody's fucking crush for 10 years. Her being at Streamer University just gave people a reason to watch her live. That's why all the big celebrities are starting to stream now. Because they're already known. They just need a reason. And it comes from being around the bigger streamers.
Either just a Tumblr or Instagram girl, but she blew up after that DDG and Duke Dennis spectacle.
She was already blown up. She already had an audience. It's just that she had a reason now. She was existing in this space.
He was parasocial goon farming and it worked. But the question is, how many of those other new faces were really built for this? Most didn't even last. Even Solomonati said it himself. This IRL factory style content isn't for everybody, and not everyone is destined to keep up with it.
Over the top.
Exactly. Hold on, let him cook. Let my goat talk, bro. She was on TV. She was on TV in her teen years because her family is rich. Deadass.
Doing real live reality shows now, bro. Like, them just did a pool party, a whole rented out mansions. DDG going to Paris and doing all like, bro, these is elite, bro. And then you got people under them who trying to do this now, bro. These big moments don't even seem like nothing. The viewers, oh, desktops is dying. When? It's just the you're watching.
No,
now
deadass. Dude! Yo, you can be a chill streamer. Dude, you're just sitting there, bro. Do something. My dopamine. My ADHD. Like, bro, people are so cooked by fucking short form content nowadays. Like, all this fucking swiping and all this fucking clip farming and running around and spamming 50 different interactions and like doing all this crazy shit is literally fucking up people's brains, bro. Because at one point in time, it wasn't like that, bro. It deadass was not like that.
y'all saying, oh, chill desktop stream. Now y'all downplaying it. Why do y'all even call it desktop? It's just streaming.
That ass.
Bro, if you a celebrity, an athlete, a singer, a rapper.
Bro, Tokyo, you know what's crazy, bro? It took so long for... I had to... Bro, I'm telling you, I had to get lost in the sauce. And I had to fucking see this shit for what it was. Y'all, let me tell you. This industry is literally a... fucking, it's like you got a curtain, right? I seen what this shit was behind the curtain and I realized, let me just put the curtain back. Literally. I seen what it was, bro. I'm telling you this right now. This shit is not what you think it is, bro. It's not what you think. Okay? It's not what you think.
Anything. If you want to start streaming, I say get right into IRLs right away. It'll work perfectly for you because you don't really have a desktop presence, so you can just show up and go to.
Cut out the whole part. I watched this video like 4 times. He cut out the part. He cut out the part about the celebrities. Like if you a celebrity, yeah, you do IRLs. If you're Chris Brown, woke up Chris Breezy. If Chris Brown were to spark an IRL stream, he's gonna have thousands of viewers. Why? Because he's fucking Chris Brown. Duh. But me being me, nobody give a fuck if I'm outside. I'm broke as shit. I can't go buy expensive shit. I can't do crazy shit. I'm a regular person. So what the fuck? No cap, not everybody a Chris Brown ad dude. That's what I'm saying. I tweeted on Twitter, what the hell are we normalizing people dying now? I've been saying this since the P situation. Then I type, we need to bring back... Yo, wait, what? What are you talking about, bro? You're a smart guy. Thank you, bro. Like, literally, like, the best thing that you could do is sit your ass on this desktop and build a community and have people fall in love with your fucking personality, bro. They don't call me a big celeb for nothing. I've seen behind that curtain. Oh, yeah, I know that. You basically an RDC member. You basically are you an unofficial RDC member, my boy. I know you know extensively what's behind that curtain. We need to talk. Beyonce would crash Twitch? Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
anything. If you want to start streaming, I say get right into IRLs right away. It'll work perfectly for you because you don't really have a desktop presence. So you can just show up and go to shopping or something and is gonna watch. You don't even got to use your personality. You know what I'm saying?
How long you been streaming? You want to see my Twitch tracker? I'm gonna show you my shit right now. People think this shit is a game. I've been doing this shit. Look at this. This is my OG account. My account was created in like 2013. Let me show you my shit right now. Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna show you this shit right now. Boom! 2017. 2017, and I think I started before that actually. Look, this I didn't stream like that because back then it was different, right? So when you would stream in this era, and if you were only a streamer, people thought you were a fucking loser. If you only streamed, deadass, they'd be like, dude, what the fuck? Because everybody back then, they wanted to do YouTube. Everybody wanted to be a vlogger. Everybody wanted to be outside. People were doing reactions and shit. So if you only did this, they thought you were dumb. Like, look, I used to play 2K, 2K17, and back then I didn't get views, so I would literally stream on YouTube. I would stream 2K. Look, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, all that shit, and then boom, look, boom, boom, boom. I didn't even give a fuck right here. I really should have started. Boy, what? If I would have locked in right here? Oh my God, if I would have locked in right here, I would have been on. Look, I started too late. This is when I started getting interested in shit all over again. And then this is really, look, October is when I locked in. Look at this shit. Look at that. Look at this. Look, and now I'm straight back to it. I'm getting right back to it. Look at this year. Look how many streams I did this year. Damn near every single day. And then right here was when I started to hate this shit because I started to get around the wrong people and they started to put, hold on, give me a second. Right here is when I started to get around the wrong people and then they started to gas me out a little bit. You know what I mean? Pull mine up, bet. And then I took a break and I hated this shit and now I'm back on my shit. You know what I mean? And it's giving what it needs to give. You feel me? I'm basically getting right back to it. Let me see. Is it Tokyo Sama Gaming? Damn, average 31 viewers? Okay, bro. Damn! Oh, yeah, you on your shit right now. Yeah, I like that. Okay, you've been consistent, well, semi-consistent, because you had a few drop-offs, but... Damn! Okay, bro. Nah, that's tough. Zion, what's good? Keep it up. You gonna be up there? Oh, yeah, we will. I feel like, bro, there's like an art form to building a community, and I feel like I really need to, I need to lock in a little bit more, and I need to study. Check Kai's already, bro, his shit looks just like my shit, almost.
You don't have a desktop. You can't just be pretty and think you're gonna just get views. Man, it don't work like that.
No, you can be pretty and get views. Trust me, bad bitches get views. If you a bad bitch, and you post pictures on Twitter, and you do you do this, look, let me show you. You get your phone, and you go like this, and you toot that shit like that, and you go like this, I swear to God, you're gonna get 40K every time you do a stream announcement. Toot that ass up, do the little sync shit, I'm putting my ass on the sync, bow, and I'm going like this, I'm getting views. I swear to God, you're gonna get a minimum 40 average viewers. Starting off rip, just put that ass to the side, let them see that gap from the side, it's up. I'm trying to tell you.
You have to be entertaining. But if you a regular person and you trying to become a streamer, bro, don't fall into the trap of this wave. You're gonna drown.
I was in the... You ever get hit by a wave and you just see the fucking bubbles and shit? That's what happened to me, bro. I got hit by the fucking bubbles.
Bro, what you see me doing is where you should be. Build yourself first. I don't never forget why.
Explain Marlon blow up. He's sexy as shit. That's Marlon's blow up. He looked good as fuck. He looked like me.
You wanted to start streaming. Some of y'all want to start streaming because you just wanted to be a gamer or something. Or you wanted to never forget your love of what made you want to start in the first place. Because waves can f you up just like me. Nigga, I've been going for 2 months because I realized I hate IRL streaming. I love watching it. That should be lit. Be having some good scripts, some good...
You have hip-hop pages like DJ Academics and gossip blogs like The Shade Room covering streamers the way they cover rappers. That never happened 4 years ago. It's not too far-fetched to say...
Never that. Hey, you know who was doing it first, though? You know who was doing it first, by the way. You know who was doing it first. They said I was crazy when I was doing it.
Streaming is now the top 3 entertainment, music, sports, and then maybe streaming. Kai raised that bar so high that everyone else had to chase it. Now you see house streams, 24/7, reality setups, love shows, and massive events. Even mid-tier names like DDG are building full productions. Wait, hold on. Listen, DDG's not mid-tier. I'm saying he's like a couple tiers below Kai Cenat when it comes to...
I would say Kai, Speed, they're like S tiers. I would say DDG, Agent, DDG, Agent, Blackboy Max, Jason Ewing, Stable Ronaldo, Lacey, they're like A tiers. You know what I'm saying? And then it just keep going and going and going, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And the lower that the trenches is, bro, the more people are fiending to get up. That shit is crazy. Speed is an S tier. I said Speed and Kai are S tiers. Aiden used to be a S tier, but he's cool with being a little more laid back. He's A tier. Oh yeah, I'm definitely D tier. I'm not even on the fucking tier list. I'm not gonna lie.
Streaming, okay, whatever. He's building full productions, spending crazy money on sets and cameras just to keep up. He admitted he barely made anything off of his love show.
No, he didn't make shit. He lost.
But that's the new reality. Cost to compete is way higher.
This is my biggest thing that I ever did. I know I said this before, but for y'all to watch this, it means a lot. This is my biggest investment ever in content. I've never spent this much money on any type of event, nothing. I don't plan on making a dollar.
Why he keep showing his crown?
I'm doing this strictly for the culture, trying to change the game, doing something bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and taking it to the next level. So I appreciate y'all being here.
It's an estimated 100,000 that DDG spent on this show and only made
no, not 100,000, buddy. Let's up it a little bit more. That a little bit more.
$20,000 back. Wow, he really was doing it for the love of the game. Nah, I'm joking. It's just a joke. But could you imagine though? No, it didn't, and it's not gonna die anytime.
Nah, it's not gonna die, but I think it's gonna come back in full swing. Give it a little more time. Give it a little more time, bro. See, here's the thing though, that people don't understand about that highly produced content is that you only do that when you get to a certain point in your career where you want to elevate past just being a person. You want to be a brand. So DDG has been making money for like literally 10 years. So him losing $1 million, it's gonna hurt to lose. Anybody's gonna feel some type of way if they lose $1 million. But if DDG loses $1 million, he's not going homeless. You lose fucking $6,000, boy, you're gonna be rethinking your fucking life. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you lose like 6 bands, you're gonna be sitting there. You're gonna be sweating, bro. One trip, you're gonna realize, damn, how much money did I spend? You look at that credit card maxed out and shit, you like, fuck, and you didn't make no money back. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yo, what's good?
I'm pointing out the evolution of streaming.
Max tried it too. I think Max is still trying to do that, but I think he's leaning back more into the desktop shit, especially because his shit is kind of on a decline a little bit more, where he's not as lit as he was in the beginning of the year. So he's trying to like go back to kind of what got him on was the community, like the community shit. You know what I'm saying?
Your Rage is the perfect example. A few years ago, he was doing no face cam at all. Over time, he switched to face cam, and he also knows when to scale up, doing IRL.
Nah, but you gotta understand though, here's the thing with Rage's come up. Rage started as a plug channel. At a time where there was no plugging, no clipping. Back then, that was called stealing fucking content, right? But he had a personality, so he would post shit of Flight, he would post shit of Soluminati, and then he wasn't just reposting their clips. He started making trailers, because at that time, shit was really charged. Like, people really wanted to see Soluminati be outside, because he used to shit talk everyone, right? So he used to make trailers for him and Cash Nasty. Then when he was about to play Flight, he made trailers. And then he started to like actually talk, and he started to talk shit. And then he started the Evisceration series. Then he started streaming and doing reactions. And it just kind of built up over time to the point where he maxed out the no face cam shit. And he's like, okay, I have to show my face. Then he became a fucking face. And then it's like him doing this though is like, it's because he's around AIM High. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's because he's around AIM. And AIM is kind of pushing him out of his comfort zone because AIM was like working with AMP. Like he damn near like a member of AMP. Let's keep it a buck, you know?
IRL collabs, subathons, or I should say weekathons. Rage doesn't do that.
Guys, I'm not gonna gift him subs, okay? My name is banned from his chat. My name is literally banned from his chat.
Bro, I don't know why Aiden, this is what pisses me off about Aiden, right? Aiden will sit there and then he'll be like, oh my god, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna donate to Kai because he's not gonna acknowledge my gifted subs. But then he'll react to Nick Fuentes. He'll talk about, if you don't agree with the Charlie Kirk shit, get the fuck out in my chat. And then he'll just go completely fucking deep in the fucking right-wing trenches and he's gonna be like defending people that are racist as shit. Like, I don't think okay, listen, about the Charlie Kirk shit, I don't think anybody should be shot in the throat for having like a opposing political viewpoint, right? But we're not gonna sit here and act like he's a fucking war hero. We're not gonna sit here and act like he was a martyr. We're not gonna sit here and act like he was fighting a good fight. His takes were fucking atrocious. He was not a good person. He was racist as shit. So Kai's black. Why the fuck would he want it? Why would the fuck? Charlie Kirk would not even fuck with him. His heart would start beating if he got around Kai. He'll catch a fucking aneurysm. So why the fuck would he even defend him? And then Kai's like, Aiden got mad at Kai. He's like, oh my god, and even the shit that Kai said about Charlie Kirk. Bro, all he did was ask a question. He said, isn't that the guy with the crazy takes? Yes, he's the guy with the crazy takes. Yes. What? He's the guy that rage baited college kids. Yes. What are we talking about? Aiden will fucking go full blown right wing. He will go full blown right wing, full blown brand risk, full blown edgelord, and then he's gonna sit there and understand, right? You gotta understand, when you make that decision, you're not getting any brand deals. Corporations are not gonna fuck with you. You can't get mad at the fact that other people aren't gonna want to make that decision. Speed, Kai, they don't want to. They want to go the different route. They want brand deals. They want to be famous. They want to be up there. Aiden, he wants to. If you want to remain and say whatever you want to say, do that. But you got to understand, every action comes with a consequence. He's sitting here just acting like it's one-sided. Dude, look who you're fucking watching. Look who you're fucking hanging around. I seen a clip where him and Speed were on the Monkey app and he was laughing at some George Floyd shit. That shit is weird.
I'm not gonna give them any subs. It looks like a jealous ex.
Kai real wait, what? When he left Nike for God? I think he's still with Nike. What are you talking about?
Looks like a jealous ex. Okay? Let him be. The community's gotta stop giving in. Let motherfuckers just do what they're doing, okay? If people don't want to collaborate with me and stuff like that, it's okay.
So competitive now, bro. It's not how it used to be. Like, it's like, and I ain't no generational streamer, y'all. Y'all know I just started, like, you know what I mean? I really just got consistent maybe 4 months ago. Y'all know that. But it's starting to get like very like competitive, bro. Like, I feel like as a streaming community, as a newcomer in the streaming community, I think need to be less so. Like, I seen like another clip and I think it was Agent and Davis. They was like, they ain't want to say their idea because they ain't want nobody to steal it.
This is the clip DDG's talking about.
Actually, I don't know yet. Actually, let me not leak anything. You know how run off.
Yeah, all them other be stealing ideas.
Oh ass.
I'm not gonna lie. You could tell that they were joking right here, though. You could tell that they were joking, and the idea that Agent was doing wasn't even an original idea, bro. He was like, not getting off Mario Kart until I get a win. Like, Ron already did that idea, so like, there's no idea to steal. They're just playing.
Ugly.
Them thirsty, non-creative.
Non-creative. You know who I'm talking about too.
Yeah, who that?
Hey, if you don't say something, you copping the plea. You started. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, just in general.
Say your name, bro.
You know what's crazy? You know what I realized?
Just
also,
in general, hold on.
Not saying your ideas, them get stolen too. That share ideas, bro.
What I see,
I get it, I feel them, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like it's no idea, is no thing that you can do that a ain't did. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody did everything, bro. Like, y'all know I'm trying to do the love show. Max doing the love show. I don't think it's like, it has nothing to do, like, we two different creators. Whatever he does and whatever I do is always gonna give off a different vibe than what he doing. You feel me? Everybody can eat in this shit. I feel like this is definitely getting overly competitive. This starting to feel like music. And
if the biggest content creator in the world, Aiden, told us he doesn't care if his content gets redone by other people, we should understand that. Yeah, bro, shit gets redone all the fucking time, bro. How many times have people done fucking Elden Ring in Minecraft marathons? That shit is beat until oblivion. People play the same games, they do the same shit. It just is what it is. That's how it is. That's how it is on every social media platform. That's how it is on Twitch. That's how it is on YouTube. People make videos about the same fucking subjects. That's just how it goes. You make videos about, bro, when you're a content creator, you make videos that people want to see. If people want to see that, you make it. It's not that deep.
And when niggas ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just get
With more money and more attention, streaming naturally turned competitive. Streamers are moving like rappers now, and the clip economy feeds it. I'm assuming you're like me, not watching hours and hours of streamers. I'm mostly getting my news from 40-second TikToks and Twitter with spicy captions. Drama moves faster than context. That's how you got the Aiden Ross versus Kai Cenat situation.
Yeah.
They stopped talking. Fans spun it into beef. Maybe it is beef. Clips made it bigger than reality. Also, with streaming now, there's the fear of falling off. In the language of streamers, falling off means losing one's momentum and audience. With inconsistent viewership and endless competition, even top streamers worry that a short break or a dull week could tank their relevance.
Oh, hell yeah. When I took a 2-week break, I was debating that shit. I'm like, damn, should I take a fucking 2-week break? Oh my God, I'm going to lose all my momentum and I'm going to have to start from zero. But then I sat there and then I thought about that shit. If you can't even walk away for 3 days, a week, 2 weeks, then what you built has no foundation. You're gonna have to sit there and continuously keep being on, even if you don't want to be on. That shit sounds miserable. Why the fuck would you want to live your life like that? I thought about that. I'm like, nah, if I don't have a foundation, then it's fake. So who gives a fuck? There's a lot of streamers, bro. They stream every day, not because they want to stream every day. They stream every day because they feel like they're going to start from square one. And if people are willing to forget about you, that means that they're not even your audience anyway. So who gives a fuck, bro? That's how I feel, bro. You know what I'm saying? How long was Soul Illuminati gone? Yo, Soul Illuminati be gone. Corey be gone. Come on, bro. Rug has been gone for... You and Glixton are the GOATs. Thank you. Rug has been doing YouTube for like 10 years and he never wants to take a break. But he had to take a 1-week break for his mental health and he said he was going down a spiral. Yeah, you have to take a break, bro. That shit's a part of life.
A couple months ago, maybe a year ago, your Rage jokingly told Blackboy Max you fell off. Max reacted to the clip, calling Rage out for talking like a viewer, and then admitted that everyone is worried about staying on top. Max's point was that
oh my God, bro, you said I fell off. Yo, oh my God, man.
Hyper-competitive atmosphere has trapped them all.
It was all the bros. We was all in the...
That's guess what? That's what happens, bro. When you do that type of content for dopamine, when you're fueling the short form audience, bro, and most of the people who are watching you, this is how they're watching you. This is how the people are watching you. You ready? This is how they're watching you.
All right, guys, since we're some godforsaken,
bro, my shit can't even keep up. My shit can't even keep up with the swiping. Hold on, let me restart my shit. Hold on. This is how people are watching you, bro. They just going. They just bitch. They just going. They just swiping all day. You're just on a feed. They don't even give a fuck about you. It's because of the dopamine. If you're not fueling their dopamine, they don't give a fuck about you. If you're not fueling their dopamine, they don't give a fuck about you, which is why I said I don't want dopamine anyways. Shitty phone. Yes, I got like the iPhone 12, bro. Sorry, I don't have the iPhone 17. Sorry, I'm not rich.
Basement and you was just talking about some shit like what did you say? You said some shit like Max. I thought you was finna be the one. You fell off.
This is a big dog of phase, by the way.
No,
this is a big dog of phase, by the way. You are. This is a big dog of.
He don't know they having a glitch. He over here getting tight about that shit.
Big dog of phase, by the way. This is a big dog of phase, by the way. You are. This is a big dog of.
He don't know
they having a glaze off.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's going on here?
Supposed to be this nigga, but he fell off.
Fun fact.
Yo, what's good, dog?
No, you did it, Max.
Yeah, he said that was like the time frame of when this shit happened.
Why you do that?
I was talking about that. I did what he
Yo, Max, bro.
Huh?
Why you do that?
Nigga, you talking like a viewer, like a chat. Like, you feel me? Facts. Rage is my boy, but since he's saying this on stream, I'ma just also say it on stream. This is my brother. Like, I fuck with Rage.
Hey, thinking that every stream, like, you know what I'm saying? Do you think you're part of the problem? I just want to know what your thoughts are on that. Knowing that you want to be the #1 streamer and knowing certain streams have to be a certain way, you got to be averaging a certain amount, and each stream got to kind of be a banger in your head or memorable. Do you feel like that gets in the way of the old classic form of?
Oh hell yeah, yeah, that does. It does. Because back then you could sit on Discord and you could chill with the homies, and people wouldn't be sitting there and their dopamine wouldn't be fucking tingling. That fucking sense of, bro, Bro, if I just sit here for fucking 10 seconds, the viewership is gonna go down because there's no stimulation. People need to be constantly stimulated, bro. People be swiping all day, they vape, they eat bullshit, they goon. What the fuck do you expect? They're constantly seeking out dopamine, bro. That's what's wrong with this fucking society, bro. I feel like next year the underground is gonna change tremendously, and a lot of people are gonna go crazy. This year, we're noticing a lot of underground people like Jaden Violets, Neil Kip, small communities are making an impact. We always have to have a community. Exactly, bro. That's only a certain amount of people, though. Not everybody. Gang. That's not everybody, but a lot of people, bro, they're driven by fucking dopamine. They're driven by that dopamine. It's crazy. Especially when you're doing IRLs, you can't chill. You have to always be moving. Like, deadass, you have to be, yo, chat, okay, fuck, accidentally kicked my fan over. Yo, chat, we're gonna be going here. And, yo, I need to take a piss right now. Should I take a piss now or later? Oh, shit, hey, bro, walk up to an NPC. Yo, bro, what's going on, bro? Oh, shit, my chat don't fuck with you. Let's talk to this guy. Yo, bro, what's good? Blah, 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 blah. You say some fucked up shit for the clip. Walk away. Yo, bro, blah, blah, blah. And it's just straight dopamine. You're always constantly being introduced to you're spamming hella new interactions. You're running around like a chicken with your head cut off. You're not even sitting there enjoying the moment because you're not living for yourself. You're living for the chat. And you always have to keep doing shit to keep the viewership up. To keep people always, their brains have to always be processing something new. You can't just actually sit there. You can't just actually sit there and have a real discussion and a real conversation with somebody, or else it'll drag. It'll drag on and they swipe off. Do you get what I'm saying? They can't process that. Most of these people, bro, they don't even listen. They don't even listen to what the fuck you're saying. Literally.
Streaming.
Nah, I don't look at streaming like that. Bro, if you look at streaming as every stream gotta be a banger, you will not like streaming, yo. You will not like streaming. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm competitive though. I do want to be the best. So just like you saying that, yeah, we all part of the problem. We all competitive. It's cool though. I think competition is good for this shit. But I'm just saying we should all be unified as streamers. You could be able to hop on Discord and do shit together. Now it's like sections and factions. You're gonna be mad at me speaking facts, but it's true, bro. Imagine, yo, bro, you on stream to all your viewers, this farming saying you fell off. You would feel a type of way.
For context, this was right after Blackboy Max left the group FaZe. And then Max hopped on a FaZe meeting. This was a couple weeks ago, by the way.
Hey, Max.
Yo, Max.
Yo.
Leave, gang. I know you want to leave, bro.
Nah, Max, dead ass leave, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It look like you want to leave, bro. I can't even see you, but I haven't heard you say a word. I ain't gonna lie. Dead ass.
I would've left too, gang. You lame ass. I would've left.
Oh, are you okay, man?
Nah, bro. Come on, bro. Chill it. I'm just saying. I'm just listening to y'all convo.
Okay, now I feel bad though. I feel bad, like, you know what I'm saying?
They should not, yeah.
But I do gotta leave. I'm not gonna lie. I actually still Davo, so I'm gonna hit y'all later, alright?
Alright,
He didn't want to be in that call. He left.
Game night?
The pressure to not fall off drives streamers to extreme lengths. Many feel they simply cannot afford to slow down. Max earlier this year undertook a 365-day streaming challenge, vowing to stream every single day for a year. That nigga obviously failed. Streaming every day like that keeps fans watching and helps you stay relevant, but giving all your time to streaming takes a toll. Maintaining a
Bro, you don't even get to live your life. You gotta understand, when you're constantly doing that shit, bro, you don't even, bro, you're literally so caught up in your stream streak that you're not even actually focused on delivering fucking quality content. You're just thinking about the next day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, once you get off, you're not even playing. Like, when you're up at that point, you shouldn't even be live every day. You already made it. You should just be planning bangers and shit. You know what I mean? And that shit triggered like a whole trend where people are like, I'm gonna stream every single day for a year. And then you're just like going live every day and you don't even like this shit. People mistake the difference between frequency and consistency. Just because you show up every single day, that doesn't mean that you're consistent. If you're showing up and you're showing up at your lowest, that's not constant. There's nothing consistent about that. If whenever you show up, you could be consistent by going live 3 times a week. But those 3 times, you coming in with crazy energy, you feel good, you feel refreshed, you love this shit. You being there every single day. One day you're happy, one day you're sad, one day you're chilling, one day you're tired. There's nothing consistent about that at all. What are we even talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Top streamers pace leaves with
People
not much else.
People just doing that shit for bragging rights. Okay, you were live every single fucking day. You want a cookie? What do you want? What the fuck you want? Come on, bro. What I mean by certain people is some people have viewership. Kai does have his own thing with his huge streams. Max has his in the booth. What are you talking about? Flight plays 2K. Different people like different things, so that doesn't mean you have to be like Kai, for example. Exactly, but people feel like they have to. People feel like, oh, if I'm not doing this, like people feel like they have to be doing all this crazy shit or they're gonna get left behind. When in reality, you don't need to be doing that. It's actually better if you're a smaller person to not be doing that and to actually like build a community from the ground up. And that's really what I'm focusing on trying to do. Like, I feel like it's an art form to building a community, and there's a lot of people who come in. Yo, Ty, thank you for the raid. People come in with the right mentality. You know what I mean? Like, and they pick that shit up immediately. You know what I'm saying?
Else in life. In other words, the grind that prevents you from falling off can also consume you. That's why he stopped.
I think IRLs is cool, but I think like that like high dopamine, high stimulated, supercharged content, that shit is gonna be dying out, bro.
I am a loser. I'm a loser. I don't do except sit on my couch and study and plan in my free time. I don't talk to people. It's bad. I'm gonna change that. Y'all gotta help me make friends.
I go through that with the YouTube a lot of times. You know, when it comes to
you know
like,
what's crazy? It's like you had friends. You legitimately had friends. And you like chose to like distance yourself from them and like do your own thing. It's nothing wrong with wanting to do your own thing. Because obviously, like, you know, maybe he didn't like what he built up, or maybe he didn't like what he was into. But it's like, you're sitting there and you're saying you have no friends. When you were living in a content house with a bunch of other people, you had friends. You feel me? Like that just sounds crazy. So you don't like those people? If you distance yourself from FaZe and you're by yourself and you want to make new friends, that means that you don't like your old friends. That's just what it sounded like to me.
not taking breaks and, you know, being consistent. I think it's a natural feeling. But what I can't imagine is the feeling of streaming and having to maintain and continue to up the content because of the fear of falling off. Because that's what streaming is now. Plateauing just a little bit. Now it looks like falling off.
To be honest with you, from what I know about this shit, a lot of these streamers are not friends. A lot of them are coworkers, and a lot of people just think that everybody is friends because that's just the way that this shit is portrayed. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's how I feel.
No, it ain't. Cake plays a role in all this too. That platform didn't just offer bags, it split the community of streaming. Some creators chased the contracts, others stayed loyal to Twitch, and suddenly streaming felt more like a business, and it sped up the shift away from the old desktop era. Aiden Ross and Bruce Drop 'Em Off, two streamers, made fun of Kai for staying with Twitch and posted an edited pic of Kai bending down to the Twitch CEO Dan Clancy. Like, bruh, Bruce matters in this convo too. Bruce is like a face of the desktop streaming, and he's been gone for over a year. He admitted Kick was the worst stretch of his career, said it killed his love for streaming. He's hinted at comebacks, but always pushes the date. That tells you how rough the new streaming era is.
That's crazy, bro. That's why, you know, that's why I like Bruce, because he always loved that old vibe of streaming. And the reason why he's not around today is because he just doesn't like where this shit is right now. But eventually things are going to come back. I feel like if him and Soluminati come back, that shit will start to fucking course correct a little bit.
Desktop streams still work, but it's like the entry point now. Again, I'm not blaming Gaia or Speed for this. They didn't ruin streaming, they raised it. Change can be good. If you're a newbie and just getting into streaming like
Kick is the reason we normalize racism now in Twitter. I feel like it's really just, I feel like it's Twitter. Because it'd be racism on Twitch too, though. And some of these big people streams, you'll be surprised. It's racism on Twitch too. Bruce and Aiden showed us that racism still exists. Thank you for showing us the bad side of the world. I just think it's Twitter, bro. Like, Twitter is really so fucking crazy. That shit is a cesspool for racism.
Desktop, understand the game is shifted. End of the day, streaming's mainstream now. Top streamers get covered like rappers and athletes. What do y'all think? I'm just the
Yeah, that shit burnt out.